Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to talk about a lot of mini fashion news that's going on around the world. Alright, let's talk about the musical chairs. The year 2024 was crazy, and it was filled with the game of musical chairs, with creative directors moving between major fashion houses, and it was really confusing. And these changes still continue in 2025, so let me explain you slowly as possible. So let's start with Chanel. Matthew Blazy became the new creative director on Chanel. Louis Trotter is the new creative director at Bottega Veneta. John Galliano has departed from Maison Margiela. Edi Slimane is leaving Celine, and Michael Ryder will take over. Pier-Paolo Piccioli has left Valentino, and Alessandra Michele has stepped in. Sabato De Sarno becomes new creative director at Gucci. However, he left this week. Walter Chiapponi has left from Bluemarine, with David Kamau taking over. Glenn Martens closed Y Project and joined Maison Margiela. Dries van Noten has left his own brand, and Julian Klausner will take over. Filippo Grazzoli has left Miss Sohee, leading to Alberto Caliri becoming new director. Peter Hawkins is out of Tom Ford, while Ader Ackerman is in. Sarah Burton has left Alexander McQueen to join Givenchy, with Sean McGear stepping in. Shimina Kamali is new director of Chloe. Cedric Charbit has left his CEO position at Balenciaga, new CEO of YSL. Eric Chan has been named the CEO of Lanvin Group. And there are many more changes coming on 2025. There are many designers without fashion houses, which are Edi Slimane, John Galliano, Pier-Paolo Piccioli, and Sabato De Sarno. I feel sad for Sabato De Sarno. He was Gucci's creative director for like 18 months and left like a couple days ago. Allegedly, Sabato De Sarno will receive a handsome payoff, which is estimated about up to 18 million. There are also rumored that Edi Slimane could be the next Gucci's creative director, and that John Anderson could be leaving Loewe and joining Dior. Right now, luxury market is facing many crises. First of all, luxury market is down and it's heavily reliant on Chinese economy. As we know right now, Asian countries facing a big economic crisis. There are also news coming out exploiting luxury markets, such as recent Dior news. In addition, the price that we're paying for is not matched with the quality. For the past years, luxury good fashion houses increased their prices on average twice a year, some by 1.2% and some by 7 to 8%. On a brighter note, I am so excited for Matthew Blazy's first collection at Chanel. I wonder how he will bring new ideas and changes to the brand. Talk about Melania Trump's fashion choice and why she wore this hat. The outfit of a first lady is a critical part of incoming administration. It's not just a randomly picked out of the closet or sent from a fashion designer houses. It's meticulously planned and crafted. There's also hidden messages and symbols of a first lady's outfit, and it sets the tone for the rest of the presidential year. For example, Carolyn Harrison, she insisted that all fabric must be sourced from American manufacturers, reflecting her support of American industry and craftsmanship. Jackie Kennedy wore a tailored ice blue wool coat with matching hat, emphasizing progress, modernity, and break from the past. Michelle Obama wore a coat with matching gloves from J. Crew, sending a message that she is relatable and ordinary. Now, what do we know about Melania Trump? Long story short, she's from Slovenia, she's a model and married to Donald Trump, and a true fashion icon. So in 2017, for Donald Trump's first inauguration, pretty much there were no designers that wanted to dress Melania, and fashion brands didn't know how to act in this political relation. Ralph Lauren played a key role dressing Melania Trump for her husband's inauguration. He crafted a pale blue dress and matching jacket that referenced to Jackie Kennedy. Pastel tones, the polished silhouettes, her poised smile. She was signaling that she is ready for this role. However, Melania's fashion choice throughout her tenure often sparked controversy. For example, when she wore a $39 jacket with "I really don't care, do you?" when visiting a child migrant detention center. Then there was a whole Rosary Garden redesign controversy. She redesigned it and made it more clean and minimal. This drew widespread disapproval from the public, even when she wore this Balmain jacket to gardening. It seems no matter what she wore or did, criticism was inevitable. Melania, visibly worn down, likely she realized that pleasing the public was useless. And it was like the universe decided that whatever she wore was automatically wrong. And honestly, I think she got tired of it. You could see that realization that nothing she did will be good enough for the public. Her expectation for being First Lady shattered. This time, she is coming back with completely different vibe. She showed up to the second inauguration in a dark navy coat by Adam Lips. Adam Lips used to be a youngest creative director at Oscar de la Renta and worked with the Ralph Lauren before launching his own career in 2017. The outfit was paired with white scarf, navy pumps, and a custom boater-style hat from Eric Javits. But here where it gets interesting. Melania clearly leaning into I don't give a energy. It's like she's decided, you know what, I'm not caring about anything anymore. And now let's talk about the hat. Oh boy, it came the most talked, the most meme-worthy part of the entire event. We got pizza hot meat, the hamburger burglar, or there's also mob wife jokes. My favorite is Melania's POV. So what does it mean? Well, there's a couple theories. The first is that it means absolutely nothing. This isn't the first time Melania wore a dramatic hat like that. She regularly wears hat and it's part of her style. I feel like she gets a lot of her inspiration from the royal family. The hat stood out because it was bold, it sat low, and it added mysterious and untouchable vibe. The second theory is that she wore it to avoid kissing her husband on camera. Yeah, the footage went viral. People were claiming that she planned the whole thing, but I'm not buying that. If she really wanted to avoid it, I don't know, she could have just called the sick day and skipped the whole event. Let's not forget they also had to dance and hold hands during the ceremony, and there is no dodging that. So here's my take. I think the hat was a statement. It was her setting boundaries between herself and the public, like saying, I don't care if you love me or hate me. If you compare her first inauguration to this one, the energy is completely different. It's day and night. Even when you look at the second lady, Usha Vance, vice president's wife, she wore the soft pink coat and dress by Oscar de la Renta. It's a completely different vibe from Melania's bold navy look. Usha's vibe is same as Melania's first inauguration. Designers and fashion critics seems to a lot more open to dressing political figures now. Even Vogue, which historically ignored Melania, published an article about her this time. There was no praise or anything, it's just the fact that her name was mentioned signals some kind of a shift. Melania's comeback is fascinating, love to see her more fashion outfits. She's really funny, and I found so many funny clips about her.
I don't care. You could criticize whatever you want to say.
Now, you might have seen plenty of American tech billionaires and CEOs at inauguration, but one particular figure stood out was Bernard Arnault, the CEO of LVMH, the richest man in France, and one of the wealthiest individuals on the planet. He was there with his son, Alexandre, the deputy CEO of Moet Hennessy, and his daughter, Delphine, CEO of Dior. His presence was shocking for me because isn't one of the Trump administration big talking points increased taxes on imported goods? So turns out there's a smart reason behind his presence. So in 2019, Louis Vuitton opened a massive 100,000 square foot factory in Texas. Even Trump and Ivanka were present at the grand opening. In this picture, he is holding the newest design at the time, and Louis Vuitton handbags are one of the most popular and high margin products. So here's the strategy. By manufacturing certain products in the USA, LVMH can avoid those hefty import tariffs and taxes. When you produce domestically, custom duties don't apply the same way. It's honestly genius. No wonder they call Arnold the wolf in the cashmere. What else can I say? The man knows how to play the game. 2025, fashion starting a grade, and these shows were like the shot of fresh espresso. So let's start with Schiaparelli by Daniel Roseberry. This collection was jaw-breaking. This collection was named Ikarkos. It's a character in the Greek mythology. In the Greek mythology, Ikarkos was a son of Daedalus, and they escaped from Crete using wings made of wax, feathers, and other materials. Ikarkos flew close to the sun, melting the wax off his wings, and he fell into the sea and drowned. The story of Icarus is often told as a cautionary tale about dangers of ambition. That's not what Daniel Roseberry wanted to tell us, saying that with each collection, he will give us more and more jaw-dropping collection every season. He was like, let me show you what I can do. Let me show you my ambitions. The details of this collection is insane. The whole collection was creating something modern without losing a vintage touch. Schiaparelli has set an incredible high standards, and it's just the beginning of the show. Daniel Roseberry showcasing a modern aesthetic without getting too much to minimalism. Schiaparelli is a true master of silhouettes, blending traditional elements with fresh and intellectual twist. Among the guests, there were Zendaya, Kelly Rutherford, Philippe Leroy from Emily in Paris. My favorite look was this dress. It was inspired from 1940s by Schiaparelli dress. The cut, the detail, and the final punch is the bow in the back. What was your favorite look? What do you guys think? Second favorite my show was Armani Privé, making his 20th anniversary in haute couture. This collection was titled Lumerie, Beauty of Light. Total, there were 93 looks, and Armani played with the satiny liquid fabric embroidered with nets and sequin gowns with cutouts. I could picture every celebrity in this. I could see here Zendaya, Anya Taylor-Joy, Nicole Kidman. This is Oscar-worthy gowns. Let's talk about the next collection. It was by Jean-Paul Gaultier by Ludovic. It was another incredible couture show that was presented by Ludovic. This collection titled Shipwreck. The entire collection envisioned the aftermath of the shipwreck, featuring mermaids, pirates, sailors, sea monsters. My favorite look was this gown right here, tangled in the ropes, and I wonder why. Favorite designer was Miss Sohee. First time on Paris Couture, the brand founded by Korean designer Sohee Park. She's only 20 years old, based in London. The picture doesn't give a justice for this collection, and you must watch the video, and you will see how the gowns move differently. They glide, they float, it has dramatic silhouettes, baby pastel hues, elegant textures, and pristine craftsmanship. Of course, let's not forget, for this collection, she leaned into her roots, embroidery inspired by minhwa, which is a type of Korean folk art, and used najeonchugi, which is a traditional Korean decorative art form that involves inlaying colorful shellfish pieces into objects. It's mostly used for jewelry boxes, storage boxes, or wardrobes. It's giving Bridgerton mixed with Korean folk art and Disney princess and villain play. I am looking forward for her next collection. The 2025 started really good and setting bars really high. I'm just really excited how the new creative directors will play along for their new collection. What do you guys think? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below.